No. We didn't have a Petrie, though.
I don't want to be Sarah.
Why?
I don't have a choice.
The ShedCast. Brought to you by Alien Entourage and the Riverside Culture.
So we're live from the shed. It's just me. Mike and Tucker are fucking shaking the third. We're about to start the new episode of the ShedCast.
And one day we went to go break into it, and I got out of the car and immediately fucking poked my eyeball out.
Then what happened? You got a new one?
Huh?
You got a new one?
No, I fucking we went, broke into the sick ass house, got a bunch of shit.
Immediately poked your eye out?
Yo, I got out the car to go, like, everyone got out the car, and I got out the car and poked my
And you
eyeball
went
out.
back in the car?
No, I went into the house.
And where'd you leave the eye in the car?
No, it was still on the stem. I mean, the
It
stem.
was hanging?
It was just hanging. Oh, it's cold.
Now it is. Let's fucking open the portal.
Nicky.
Yo, you gotta roll.
Yeah, you gotta roll.
I know, but he's tech. We're in a podcast.
It's all you now.
What has he been doing, dude?
I've been doing everything.
Jeez.
Everything.
There's no way I can roll.
What do you guys say we take a shot and get this shit rolling?
Well, maybe if Mike starts rolling, we can get this
You're
rolling.
flipping that shit around like a pro, though.
Right? I've been
Like a
practicing.
goddamn fucking
Right? Dude, I've been waiting for someone to
Huh?
notice that shit, dude.
Huh?
I've been sitting here flipping in front of Texas all the time.
It's a fucking
word.
Dude, call back. Remember when I had the fucking, the skull jar?
Yes. Where's that at?
That purple skull jar? It's somewhere.
And I go, yo, do you like
Some
the,
here
and I go,
somewhere.
I asked everyone, yo, you like my jar? This is when Doomer was in the house.
Hey, yo,
I go, yo, you like my jar? You like my, and yo, no one, I called it out.
yeah.
That-
You were like,
that is
yo,
funny.
no one liked my jar.
And everyone was like, no, we all liked it.
I
You
like it,
didn't
Mike.
say
Relax,
though.
relax, Mike. Relax. We like it.
That's
We like
fine.
the fucking jar.
But anyways, I've been
have a
practicing my
cup?
nunchucks.
Do we got a Yeti cup?
He's using it for beer when he has a can.
What do you need a cup for?
It's a,
I'm just gonna put some
it's
Red Bull
because
in that JMO in
because
the
the heat doesn't transfer
cup.
from
Actually,
my
I'll just take
hand.
a shot.
Come on, dude. You know what a Yeti's for? It
Yeah,
keeps
I
the
know.
beer cold.
It keeps my soup hot.
Yeah, it does both.
Keeps his soup hot, your beer cold.
What does it do for you?
Keeps my piss room temperature.
Body
Which
temperature.
ain't hard to
That's
do.
how I beat drug
It ain't hard to
tests.
do.
That's how I beat drug tests.
I just piss in the cup, leave it out.
Keeps
Can't
my
get room
shit
temperature.
98.6.
What if our bodies were
not
room
room
temperature?
temperature.
No, I used the wrong term. It just came out better like that. 98. Well, you don't know how hot my room is.
That's true, but my room isn't. So
My
then-
room's
So you got to say my
98.6.
room temperature.
There was a
You'd be infertile. You wouldn't be able to have kids if you lived in
So you're telling me to turn
like
my heat
that
up?
tiny. No, you shouldn't. Hey, you're right.
no. They have.
That's why I fucking.
There's a
hot tubs
hotel.
do
I
that
think there's
shit.
a hotel somewhere that's like very fancy hotel. I can't remember. I remember I looked at like the top 10 ones.
Top 10 what?
What most expensive hotels?
Okay, all right.
And I'm pretty sure one of them. I can't remember if it's the one that's like underwater. But
Oh,
they
in the
Okay.
Maldives? In the
yeah,
Maldives?
yeah. They keep it at your body temperature,
Whoa.
like 98 point something.
But that's
like that.
too hot, though.
It's
You
not.
can't walk around in that kind of heat.
You're not. Yeah, you're not supposed to. No, but there's like a area or something
I'm
like
saying
that.
for life though, that would make you infertile. But for a short amount of time, it doesn't matter.
No,
There's
I know,
plenty of
but you would
places that are
feel
fucking
that
98.
heat. It wouldn't feel like...
Do it if you're in the Middle East.
Actually,
it's
you
100
can't even
degrees
say
every
that
day.
It's not. Nah, it doesn't make you infertile. What am I fucking saying? But that.
It means you
in
can't
general-
make babies.
Nah, the reason why your nuts are
Oh, I
outside
thought you were
your
talking about
fucking-
gardens.
The reason why
Like
your
it's
nuts
too
are
hot.
outside of your body is because they're not supposed to be 98.6 degrees.
Yeah, it regulates your temperature, but that's why
That's
they drop
why.
and stuff.
That's why kangaroos throw mud on their nuts, and they lick their own nuts, and they lick their own nuts
That's
because
hilarious.
because
Sounds
they-
like a
it's-
party.
if they become infertile, then they fucking just like die off because that's like a huge
Oh,
part
yeah,
of
of course.
Yeah.
kangaroo culture because they actually have high levels of testosterone.
Call him Jackie. Got mud on his nuts.
Yeah.
Jackie, no third leg. Yo, fucking,
Kangaroo Jack.
That's the joke.
I know, that's my new thing now.
But yo, also if they lose a fight, they could become infertile.
Yeah, just based off of the them losing.
Yeah.
Like it's like if we went up, like that's how big it is over there.
What
over
is-
there.
What
That's
is
how big it is over there.
I can speak on this though
Throwing
because
mud on nuts?
I'm a marsupial.
You're a mud nutter?
Yeah, I'm a marsupial as
At
well as a
heart.
mammalian,
You
an
are, that's true.
Australopithecus.
That's true.
Australopithecus.
You are an Australopithecus.
That's like a new skateboard trick.
It could be a flippicus.
Speaking of mammalians and
Yo,
animals.
you know what? Perfect
Well,
segue.
excuse
You know
me.
what has a kangaroo tail? You know what has a kangaroo tail?
What kangaroo?
Oh,
wallaby?
I know. I already told you this.
No,
A
What?
fucking possum.
they do. They're very similar to kangaroos.
Same family.
They are, yeah.
I think I
They're
said
in
this.
Tail isn't the same as a kangaroo tail though.
No,
I
it's
think I
not.
said this in
But
podcast
you know
already.
what else also had a kangaroo tail?
You say that all the time, but it wasn't on a podcast. Go.
A Tasmanian tiger.
It's similar to a
It
kangaroo.
basically, what a Tasmanian tiger is a wolf front with a kangaroo back.
Oh yeah, you seen their
is
jaw though
crazy.
is opens like a
It's
like
like-
a marsupial.
Yeah,
like,
it's not,
like a fucking
but it
dog
can bite as hard as a
or
dog.
cat.
But it bites just as hard as dogs do.
Yo, could you fucking pull that up?
Jaws opens like a marsupial.
No, it's true. It doesn't have
Nah,
the
it
jaw
doesn't open
strength.
right.
It's like it has like a softer type
what is
jaw,
it?
Yeah,
but
what
the
am I
bite
looking
strength is
Facts.
as hard as like a wolf or like a dog.
It looks like a fucking tiger dog.
Not a
but
Tasmanian.
When you
Oh, I
see
guess,
when
yeah.
you see what it looks like
What am I
when you
looking
Thylacine, that's right.
No.
Yeah.
A thylacine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. When you see it with its mouth open, though, it looks like a totally different animal. Like that shit looks like a
See
dog
that?
tiger, right?
And you see the tail though? It's like a hard
Very
straight
strong,
tail.
Yeah, yeah.
No, but
That's
the
a-
front of it looks like a kangaroo.
It is similar
Sort of.
too.
Yo,
Yeah,
look
it's a
at-
marsupial.
Pull up an image with
It has
its
a
mouth
pouch.
open, though.
They all, and the male and the females have pouches.
When did they become extinct?
Well, that's
1933
It's
is
actually
the last
up
one
for
or something like
debate. It's actually up for debate.
Because they,
Yeah.
see, I've
I
actually
have
looked
to-
at this when I get really high, and they say they have actual footage of it.
Yeah.
Yo, you can
And,
Google
right?
that. One,
Yep.
Google that, but two, look at one with its mouth open real
Like
quick.
that right
Just-
there.
They don't have
Nah, that's a
many.
tear.
They don't
That
have
looks
many.
It looks like the hyenas from
Nah.
Lion King.
The one with the wonky
Yeah, like
eye.
that.
See, like that
Like
picture,
that?
that ain't real.
Nah,
that's not real.
CGI.
Look right
Scroll
there.
down.
Look
Oh
at
no, no!
the
See that
guy.
one right above it on the right? Look at that, right above it, right above it. Look at that thing with its mouth open.
That's not real.
Whoa.
Either.
Yes, it is. Its jaw detaches like a snake. Facts.
Crazy.
That shit looks.
Marsupials have that?
No, that thing has it,
Oh, I don't know.
which is crazy
I
how it
didn't
went
re-
extinct or supposedly extinct if it's that.
well, they
beast of
said
a
so.
predator.
No, they said the reason why it went extinct was because, well, they were saying that they weren't sure if it went after small prey because of the jaw.
Okay.
Because they said the way the jaw was, it would look like it would go after smaller prey, but the bite strength was strong enough for it to go after prey its same size. So they weren't sure. But they said if it went after small prey, that it could easily have been if something happened with the small animals, it would run out of food pretty fast, and then it would be hunted by other bigger animals.
Is
And
there
then also though,
What bigger animals are hunting that though in
so
Australia?
so
A
I
human?
Tasmania.
no the
human.
no
Besides
the
that.
in the invasive species like the dingoes. when they
Oh,
got
facts.
there,
Yeah.
then the humans got there,
Yeah.
and they just wiped them out. And but they said they were on
Look, there
they
it is
were
right
on
there.
Tasmania was the last place they were.
That's
They were
why-
in the main island in Australia, like the mainland or whatever I think they call
You,
it. The
you
mainland.
There's
get
a picture
better
right there.
looking up thylacine instead of
The
Tasmania.
thylacine is.
Is
what
there
it's called.
something like in your body like that doesn't want you to believe that these are real pictures?
Yeah, because they look so fucking crazy.
Well, because now they can fake them
Like
so
old
easily.
old pictures.
Did you see that
oh, you mean
that
like the black and white ones?
navy picture
Yeah.
that was taken from a movie? A new,
Oh, with a guy with the little
no,
with
he
the
was
phone?
doing the dab. He was on an old Navy ship. They were filming a movie. They took the picture of the film and turned it to make it look like it was a 1918
picture,
and then
1980,
film, and it was a black and white of a
80s,
guy
18.
doing the dab on
Look
a
at his
Navy ship.
thumbs.
And they were like, oh, they were like time travelers.
They're occupied.
Remember? They were
I
like,
did
oh,
see
it's
that.
time
I did that on
travelers.
Instagram, yeah.
Uh,
But I don't think that's
but it's so easy to fake it.
It's a-
Then you're like, oh, that's
But
probably
but they
fake.
have footage of those things, and they've had it for years.
No, they have them in They had them in captivity.
They were, yeah.
They
exactly.
did. That's a
yeah.
that's
No,
a
I
fact.
believe that these are real fucking things. How do you think the Tasmanian devil came
That's
up?
still alive.
That's a
Came to
different
be.
thing, yeah.
That's still alive though. That's a
I'm-
that's a relative.
Tasmania is still there.
You'd-
Yeah, that's true.
That it is.
You're right.
You'd be better off looking in thylacine though, if you were to try and find
Yeah.
any footage of it or anything like that.
I think the Tasmanian devil is a relative of it because they're all marsupials.
Marsupials. Yo, Australia's got like the craziest fucking animals. Like if you think
Yeah,
about it,
like their natural
like
ones.
the animals that come from there are just fucking like
Yeah,
another.
it's weird.
It's because they
You
were
know-
stuck on those island like that area.
Yeah,
they weren't able to go any farther.
Not as
Damn,
many
the word just
humans.
slipped me. What is it called?
Isolation.
No, there's a word that they call it.
Oh,
It'll come up if you read about it.
What am I looking up?
If you just click
Thylacine.
the thylacine, the Wikipedia, it'll say the word exactly what I'm thinking. Not indigenous, but it's like a similar word.
Fucking the Tasmanian wolf is also another word for it. That's interesting.
Evolving about 4 million years ago.
Jesus. On that tip, if
Look,
you
there's
were
the
to,
devil.
if you were to
Mhm.
pick fucking
That's like a little pit bull.
an extinct animal to bring back to existence, what would it be?
Well,
Would that be yours?
That's one. See, that's them in captivity. Interesting thing is that
Okay.
Look,
that they've been working on bringing them back for a long time, and they couldn't get complete DNA things. But now, I guess since the technology is better, they've gathered museum samples and they've fully rebuilt the whole DNA strand.
On some Jurassic Park shit.
Yeah, so they're thinking if they'd want to bring them back.
If that was, I'm saying though, if you had to pick one, would that be yours?
Like any extinct animal?
Yeah.
But not dinosaurs, though?
No, any animal.
Dinosaurs?
That's extinct.
Oh,
What
that's
To
would you
bring them
not
back to
fair.
live with us, or just to
Any-
bring one back?
Any animal that's extinct, what would you want to bring back? And
To
why?
to like live,
Yeah,
like
existence.
like exist. I mean that I don't know. That's a pretty hard a question.
Hard
Because there's
answer.
it's a hard answer too. Yeah. No, because there's a lot like. But what would you want to actually be alive? Like you wouldn't want a saber-toothed tiger to be alive.
It's not for it's not about for your survival. I'm saying like just to see like an animal to witness in wild, you know, or in its fucking prime.
The-
Like a
like an
mammoth.
extinct,
Any type of animal that's no
a
longer with us.
funny SNL comic.
I wouldn't mind seeing a mammoth.
Thank you very much. So my name is Tech 8.
I'll be here all week.
I'll be here for about 24 hours. I got a thylacine
Would that be
problem.
you?
Mammoth.
No, that one. The Tasmanian tiger.
Yeah, to see it in person. Yeah, I would definitely want to see that in person. That would
Yeah.
be dope.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah.
I agree. Tech, what about you?
It's a very difficult question to answer.
I think Mike said it was a hard answer to question.
Yes.
It's a hard answer to question.
I believe that's what he said. Right?
It's
Oh.
neither here or there.
Neither.
It's all
Here we go.
6s and 7s.
It's neither.
Mm.
It's all 1s and 0s.
It's all 6s and 7s. That's my Beatles impression.
It's me,
Not
Ringo
bad.
Starr from the Beatles.
Damn, I don't even know.
From the Beatles.
Come do acid with us, dude.
Yeah, I couldn't think of.
That's what
That's from yeah. You have a nice clip from that. I can't remember. I can't talk right now. I'm fucking trying to focus.
You should take a piece of this zucchini bread.
Yo, that's I don't think there's any. Did I say there was zucchini in there?
Nah, but I've had zucchini bread
Yeah, so
before.
have I. I'm just.
I don't know.
You said there was a lot of shit
I
in
think
there.
it's apple and carrot. No,
Zucchini.
no, it is apple.
You
Right?
said zucchini?
Apple, carrot, zucchini, and
Yeah,
walnut with a cream
okay.
cheese
Yeah.
Icing.
icing on top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had zucchini
Because
bread a
where
lot.
I was like, where did
It's
zucchini-
actually called zucchini loaf.
All right, well, Tech, if you want to, you know what, dude? Fuck it, dude.
It's also
Let's-
called a
let's
squash.
Let's
I
fucking-
have two.
Let's call. You have two off rip.
I
or
have
should
two
call
off rip.
Doom
I have
right
two
now?
off rip.
Then
Go
hit
ahead.
me, dude.
Like,
What you
so
got?
basically, the one I would want to see
Yes,
the
in
most
person.
in person,
Snuggle.
saber-toothed cat.
You'd snuggle with him
If I could. Like a baby saber-tooth. And like the
before it's
teeth.
tooth or
No,
sabers?
the tooth's got to be
Mm.
saber as a baby.
I
A
don't
saber
think they-
baby tooth?
They
A
do
baby
that.
saber tooth?
They gotta grow over time, bro. They don't just come out.
You don't think they
long.
fall
Imagine
out?
giving
You don't
birth
think they're
to that shit.
longer? Yeah, but you don't
think
think
they
that
have
they're
forever
longer
teeth?
than normal? Even as a baby, they're longer than-
They're like
like a little bit, right?
Like Nosferatu.
Exactly. But
Saber-toothed tiger, we have like full skeletons and stuff of it.
I don't think
Yeah.
any skeleton is
Yeah.
a full skeleton.
That's not true. They've definitely got pretty fucking.
Well, saber-tooth, I would assume saber-tooth is very more recently than dinosaurs.
right?
Well, why? Let's
Oh,
check
yeah,
that. What
by
year?
far,
What
definitely.
year? Well, it's probably Ice Age. But what? Why would you bring them back? Just to what?
I
I
mean,
say just
because they're
to see
big
it.
tooth cats.
Yeah, but for what? To like kick shit against fucking lions and shit? Like.
I mean, do you want me to get on a philosophical level?
Yeah. Why would you bring it back, dog? We're bringing something back from the dead. So what the fuck?
What? That thing does not look like how I thought it would.
It looks like a fucking savage.
It's like a
It's a
buffalo
bear.
lion.
Yeah, a buffalo fucking. Jesus.
What?
Holy fuck.
That's what it's supposed to look like.
Oh,
Saber-tooth, man. That
that's-
thing would fucking devour any fucking animal. Like,
And that's the
how'd
skull.
that thing go extinct? That
That's
shit
the
is
skull.
That shit is.
I think it didn't. There wasn't enough things for it to eat.
It's just
Holy
humans, right?
fuck.
No,
Come-
maybe.
humans got to be the reason for a lot of these fucking
No,
like
not
after
no.
dinosaurs.
Oh, most of them.
Big
Most
time.
of them
Big
are
time.
humans. Like even the Tasmanian tiger was
climate
mo-
change,
part
human
of the
hunting,
humans.
and scarcity
There you
of
go.
food.
Yeah,
Scarcity.
because the thing was, what happened was
Is
it
that
ran out of
Scar-
food.
City.
Scarsdale.
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 Yo, it ran out of food and tried to eat the people, and the people just were like, all right, we're gonna fuck these shits
Kill
up.
you, yeah.
Yeah, we got.
But not like in that
Tools.
thing at that place in India where the tigers just go and eat people every other day.
Yo, they're called the Smilodon.
Mm-hmm. Because they look like they're smiling.
There they go.
It's because their teeth, their jowls.
You know what that makes me realize? You don't even realize how much like old Latin like words and like shit we're using still to this day.
Like smile.
Like
comes
smi-
from face.
Yeah, you're like, what?
Smilodon?
Yeah, because you realize all these words that literally connect to old Latin ancient languages and like.
Yo, that's my argument for when people say like, yo, don't like generalize like the gender in the room by saying like, hey guys or whatever like that.
But
Yo, in Spanish
yeah, I
or
know
Italian
Spanish,
or
yeah.
any Latin-based language.
That's a
when
big
there's a mix-
opponent of that.
yeah, when there's
Yeah,
a fucking.
it's a mix. It's
it's
masculine.
literally-
masculine, just
it's
be-
either
and
a
that's
O or a
Latin
A.
based, bro. Like that's where all our language comes from.
If it's girls, they
So-
have one
so-
word for
so
all girls.
are all these fucking justice warriors like going after people speaking Spanish?
They're
Absolutely
saying
not.
they- I
they don't
think-
say a goddamn word.
So if I
Oh,
say my
yeah, you're
last,
right.
but if
They
I
don't
say
a
my,
goddamn
Do you
word.
think? Do they?
but
change
even
their
last
language?
names are like that though.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Do
You're
they
100%
change
right.
their words now in Spanish?
Absolutely not.
No.
No, they do.
No,
there's
they
a,
don't.
there's a I watched
Maybe
a
they do.
podcast recently where there's a
Bullshit.
Maybe
big-
there's a PC
no,
culture
but there's
in
just
Spanish
PC. There's,
language.
yeah, there is.
Really?
Yeah, there is a PC culture in Spanish
Where they're
language.
changing everything.
But
to
no, well
fucking
they are,
specifics?
but it's not like fucking.
It's not someone's like
Like,
uncle.
you're
like
talking about
like
like
they're
a
not
small
gonna change.
Yeah, it's
sector.
not
Well,
like they're
PC
trying
is
to
that
change it in
shit.
law, not in
Yeah.
law.
Yeah.
No.
I'm saying globally
Absolutely.
though, bullshit.
You can't do that.
Globally,
The whole language is based off
Globally,
of feminine and masculine words.
And
My
dude, it's
fucking
like,
last
yo,
name
shout
was
out to-
changed.
Yo, shout out to Latasso, barista. No one's out there being like, yo, we gotta call him baristas.
That's
Oh, I thought
Nobody.
he should say he's a barista.
No, you
He's
should.
a Latasso.
Because that's the
But
one.
he's not Latasa
But that,
because
no,
he's
that's-
Spanish and he
No,
and
Picasso.
because he's a male.
No, it's
He's
because
Latasso. Come on, that's it.
Paso.
Que
Ah,
paso,
Que
migo,
Paso.
mijo.
Que pasa means like what's up. Que no.
Wait,
means
what's your? You have
Que
a rhyme
pa-
like that?
Que
Que like
I'm running up in your casa like
que pasa, mijo? Yeah.
Aiming at your cabeza, don't lose your cerebro.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
You're not
I got
saying
that checked by Los, and he was like,
Yeah,
"Alright,
you
that's
alright,
fire."
You good.
So I put it down.
because he wasn't saying
with the
like,
stamp
oh,
of
you wait,
approval.
you're a male, so you have to put mijo. Instead
No,
of
if it was a
mira.
girl, if I ran up and there was
Mira?
a little girl, I would have said mija. But it was I
Only
just,
because you,
but that didn't
but
rhyme.
that it,
I
that,
think it
like-
would have rhymed. It didn't matter.
it doesn't matter if
But
it rhymes.
that just sounds fucked up. I don't want to. I'm trying to degrade a dude, like calling him mijo because he's a
Small
grown
man,
man, but I'm
grown
calling him.
I think it's
mijo.
just because like the English language, you can call a girl a dude. So
No, but I was
Call a
trying to
girl
call
a
a grown
bro?
man a mijo. That was the part of the bar.
all right, so
Dude, you know-
saber-tooth, crazy. It's the most dominant prehistoric fucking
That's what they
animal.
want you to think.
Think?
Well,
No,
not
they
dominant,
don't
but
have
like,
any
what do you
proof.
think of?
Dominant
They have no
prehistoric
proof.
animal. There's crocodiles still alive.
Humans.
Prehistoric.
If
Well,
when
they
you
were
think,
hunting
when you,
them. So that's not
Facts.
prehistoric.
You got two things you could say: woolly mammoths or saber-tooths.
Whoa, wait.
We're not what?
I got a side argument. I will write it down. Never mind.
Keep
sorry.
that in your back pocket.
I will.
So saber-tooths, it's the most closest to a fucking everyday, other than crocodiles.
And
Right?
sharks.
And then my other one would be an elephant bird. Cause them shit's funny.
Elephant bird? What's that?
Let me kick some knowledge to you about what an elephant bird is.
Yeah, bro. Crack that egg.
What about rat birds?
I don't know
You ever
about
seen
that.
Cloudy with a Chance of
Holy
Meatballs?
Shit. That shit's an ostrich. Yo, what's good, Doomer?
Oh, that's an ostrich.
Nah,
Him-
shit, bro. We're fucking.
He dropped ostrich 4 times in a song. He would know
live on-
ostriches.
yeah, you
They're
like
not
that.
ostrich 4
We're
times.
live on the goddamn ShedCast, bro.
Mm-hmm.
What's good with you?
Only
Say it again.
I said, what's good? You got the full squad?
Well, besides you.
Besides. Well, now we do.
Now we got the full squad, motherfucker. Full
That's
spectrum
what's up.
tonight, boys.
I thought that was the full spectrum. Yo, take your soundboard out.
He don't got it, bro.
Yeah, he's got it. He's got a soundboard.
Oh, nah, no.
God.
Yo, Jeff, we were just going over fucking extinct animals and which ones we would resurrect
Got
back
the
to
fourth mic.
existence. And
What'd you guys say?
well, Mikey said a thylacine, which is the Tasmanian. Nah, you can leave it, bro. We're all good.
Oh, we could just put it right there to you.
All right, Tech's trying to be.
I'm trying to tech it
He's
out.
trying to be teched out right now.
Have
It's
your own,
just-
have
Put
your
it
own
on-
thing.
Put it on
Jeff,
the,
you got your own microphone,
put it
bro.
on the phone. I mean, put it on the thing.
You guys stepping it up. Hey, how you
What are you talking about?
holding up with the weather? Getting kill you.
Nah, I can hold it, bro. It's all good.
Fucking
With the
cool.
weather, bro, the weather's fine. You know what it is.
No, let's go. Boys got a couple snuggies and some candles in there, or what?
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
Because you just got it.
I don't even know how to respond to that, dude. Yeah, we got 3 snuggies.
We actually got 2.
How'd you know?
We're sharing one, and we're not gonna let you know who's sharing.
You know who's sharing.
We're taking turns sharing.
Buddy's tight. We're sharing some snuggies. I get it.
You know who's sharing. Yo, but fucking
You know who's sharing.
Mike said Mike was saying the Tasmanian tiger he'd bring back. And Tech for some reason brought 2 and said that he's bringing back the saber-toothed tiger, but also the elephant bird, which is just literally an ostrich with a fucking stronger neck.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know what his basis behind this.
What does he want with that?
What does he want with the elephant bird? Probably a fucking
Why
an
do you want
omelet.
that like that?
What?
Is it like cool looking at least? Does it do something that?
Oh, dude, it was 1,600 pounds.
It's a yeah.
What?
It's 3/4 of a ton ostrich.
And
Did
it's 10 feet tall.
Is it like a giraffe with wings?
No, it's an ostrich. It's literally a
I know.
fucking ostrich.
It sounds big though.
It's a big 'em.
It
Yeah,
does
it's
sound
the
like a
size of a
giraffe.
basketball hoop.
Yeah, giraffe with wings, kind of.
It's just a
Not-
smidgen.
No.
Ostriches are 9 feet tall, and the elephant bird was 10 feet tall. So Tech's fucking depiction of them is literally a,
But,
a 12-inch difference.
So listen, the reason they call it an elephant bird wasn't because that it was as big as an elephant. It was that it could carry off a baby elephant.
Oh,
What?
alright.
It was flying bird
No,
in
run
its
away with
mouth
and run away with it.
and run away with it.
Holy shit!
A baby
Look at those
elephant?
legs. Look
How
at
much
those
does a
legs.
baby elephant weigh? Enough to break the ice. Hi, my name's Sid. Let's see this. Baby elephant weighs images on a scale 205 pounds. All right, that's kind of believable.
That's a lot
If you
to
were
pick
10
up with your jaw.
Nah, if you were 10 feet
Should I
tall.
put this in there?
Is this bird fly?
No,
Or if you
it's
wanna
an.
save it
It's
for-
got
if you have
no. It's got little baby
Oh,
arms like an
whatever, or if you wanna
ostrich.
Save it for the next one. 6 of 1, half a dozen. What'd you say about a baby ostrich?
It doesn't. He asked if it flies.
No.
It's got little baby arms like an
So-
ostrich.
So it could.
I don't think it has
get
any
what
arms.
his name is. I don't. Well, you know what? It was probably very late in the game. It was when they named this thing. And maybe just one person saw it
Well,
fuck
they
up
had
a
to-
baby elephant, and they're like, "Whoa!"
They had to know what an
What
elephant
came
was.
first, the
Yeah,
elephant or the
well, who
elephant bird?
observed this
Do you
thing?
think that they specifically were only eating baby elephants? That's like some cult shit.
Yo, that's crazy. Elephants are dinosaurs too, bro.
The elephant bird is just eating elephants.
That fucking ostrich is just fucking bringing. Imagine, yo, and then it has to chew it up and mouth feed it to its babies.
Yeah, baby bird.
Fuck up like
Mama
a
bird.
200-pound elephant. That thing could
Yo,
probably eat other
what?
animals.
If you brought a baby elephant, 205 pounds, back to the nest,
Yeah, and then you had to chew it up and spit
it's just a
it.
human being. You
Yeah,
just bring a human being back to the nest.
they should be called human birds
I mean, at that point,
instead of elephant
I don't
birds.
You're
think
just-
humans were that big back
it's
then.
it's neither here nor there.
There were no humans then, were there? Was
50.
were they humans yet?
Well, how did they know they were called elephant
named
birds?
it that,
How they? Yeah, who named it? Who saw it carry off an
I
I
elephant?
think they were. I think
humans,
it was probably
yeah.
named after
After
because we
what?
never
How do
even
you
because we
know?
never encountered them.
Then
I
how
don't
do you
think.
know they ate elephants?
Exactly. We don't. We don't know. We don't
Oh
know
yeah,
anything about
1,000
these
to 12,000 CE. What does CE mean?
It's members of the
They
extinct
changed it.
ratite
AD to
family.
CE now.
AD is CE.
I think so.
So we're around then.
The Aphiornithidae.
So we're around.
No,
Wait,
No, CE.
BC is CE now.
Yeah.
What does that mean? What's CE?
Because
CE?
BC was supposed to be before
That's
Christ.
the fucking
What does CE mean?
crustacean era. Nah, it's something era.
Nah, I don't know. I'm really just talking about.
You talking about the Cretaceous era?
No, it's whatever the fuck.
Is it
that-
a historic? I don't really know. I know.
CE,
I think
the
they're
common
changing.
era. 1,000 to 2,000 common era. Yeah, that sounds like somewhere where I've
BCE.
been at.
BCE, yeah. Okay,
Sounds like
yeah.
humans are
See,
there.
they're changing it. They're changing BC now to
Who's
try
they?
the
It's
scientific
fucking-
community.
The PC culture, dude.
They're calling it because they don't want it to be called before Christ anymore.
They don't want it to be called Anthony Davis anymore. It's not 1,000.
Yo,
Nice.
how about a weird religion talk? How come?
How about
about
a weird
weird-
religion
Yeah, there we
talk?
go.
How
Mike
did
Nice.
people how come everyone agrees on mostly Catholic rules throughout the world? Why did that
It's
happen?
not all Catholic.
Or Latin,
It's
Roman
Judaic.
Catholic.
It's Judaic.
Oh yeah,
Catholic's
true, right?
based off Judaism. And
Because that's who
Islam
won the
is-
war.
Islam is very similarly based. It's
But
a,
like
it's
we
a, it's a
follow
moral
like,
code.
but I'm saying we follow like Catholic calendars and like Roman Catholic calendar, like shit like that. Like we follow
I
holiday,
mean,
like
Roman.
well,
the
not
Roman
us,
Empire
yeah.
was the largest
Well,
in the world.
well, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean,
So
You
they
know,
took
is that
over
why?
the most. Yeah, they instilled their culture.
it
on
was all
more
wars
parts of the
though.
world.
It's sort of like how like when we won the war on the metric army.
And we just stuck to standard. We fucked those dudes up.
I'm checking it.
Yo, Jeff. So if you were to fucking bring back one animal, what the fuck would it be?
Oh shit, man, that's tough.
Everyone says that. Everyone's saying this
Fuck
question
you.
is real tough.
I would really like to see a megalodon. shark.
Megalodon? Dude, honestly, I could have guessed that you would have said that.
That, and then like obviously, like
How big is a megalodon?
I heard they're huge.
I heard they're
Out here, out in DC, they say they're huge.
DC megalodons are a little
Yo.
bit bigger than
Dude, they're
CT.
saying
here in the capital of the country.
out here
I
they're
hear them
fucking saying
chirping.
they're huge.
About the size of a school bus. Not the
About-
ones that I rode, but
A longer school bus.
Actually, then that's not that cool because
That's
there's
pretty
whales
cool,
that
Jeff.
are
Well, then that's not that
60
cool, actually.
feet long.
Jeff, are you kidding me? Imagine if a fucking school bus fucking
Great
swam
white.
up from the bottom of the ocean and fucking ate you. That'd be pretty bonkers.
Yes.
Well, I don't know. I'm never that deep in the ocean, and I'm pretty fast at
When
body.
I'm out. I don't know, bro. That
when
time-
Jeff's snorkeling.
Yeah.
What dinosaur has the biggest traps? A T-Rex?
Doomosaurus
A Doomersaurus?
got the biggest traps, bro. Hands down. He looks it up.
Uh,
Doomersaurus. the
It'd
Doom.
be- it'd be
The
Doom-
Doomthosaurus.
It'd be Doomer-osaurus.
The Doomosaurus Rex?
Well, dude, in this extinction talk, we're not talking about dinosaurs, though, right? 'Cause
Anything.
obviously I would
That's
go
what I
with
said.
Dinosaur.
Well, what
Yeah.
dinosaur would you bring back, dude? That speaks a lot.
But that's a hard question because why would you bring it back?
Look at this
It doesn't-
Traposaurus Rex.
That's the fucking end
Just
of the
one?
question.
Just bring
I
one
would
back?
bring back those.
Look at this Traposaurus Rex.
What's those giant leaf eater ones with the
Brontosaurus.
fucking huge necks?
Brontosaurus.
Yeah, dude. And I would like literally ride one.
That would be. I mean, dude, that's probably the most reasonable answer I've heard thus far.
I mean,
Mike wanted to see one. Tech wanted to snuggle with one.
you want to
and
ride
you wanna
one?
ride one.
Like
That's
a
the
like a
most
horse
legit.
or like a
I think that's a big horse, dude. How big is a fucking brontosaurus? That
like a
thing looks
Jersey Devil?
120 feet.
Look at that thing
size-
compared to Doomer, all the way on the right. No. Look at that picture right there. Look
Where? Right
to the-
there?
yeah, look at him compared to Doomer.
Look at the traps on that guy.
Holy fucking dog shit.
Traps up to the shin.
Yo, literally 22 meters long.
That's 20 feet high only? Well, he's not extended up.
I
6
mean-
feet. See how it says 6 meters?
Yeah.
But if
Dude's
you
got
had
more
his
traps
if you
than
had his
Home
head
Alone
straight
1.
up,
What'd you say, Jeff?
The dude's got more traps than Home Alone 1.
you gotta have it where his neck's up.
You've been
Oh,
holding
right
on to that for 6
real.
months.
Yeah.
For fucking
Down
4
right.
weeks.
Right there. Yeah.
Damn. 26 meters tall.
15 meters.
So that's like 45 feet.
26
Yeah, 'cause
meters long.
At some point, it'll start raising its front feet. And the back legs
Just
can't
making
support
that
it.
up right now,
Nah,
dude.
look.
I know you're
I
seeing
feel you,
it.
but you're just making that up based off of.
Listen, I know a guy.
I know.
I know a brontosaurus.
Dude,
I know
I
a long
went to-
neck.
I
Look,
took a
this is
class.
what they
I
thought.
took a class.
I know a little foot.
I know a little bit about cars.
Yo, Jeff.
I literally
Jeff,
went
I
to
feel
a
like you just-
museum and uncovered its bones.
Jeff, I
with
feel like you were
a
just
paintbrush.
watching. Jeff, I feel like you were just watching Land Before Time before this.
Oh man, I
Like he's trying to get more pictures with
No,
your feet
I'm
off the
trying
ground.
to. I'm trying to buy a dinosaur.
Dude, I have the T-Rex blow-up costume.
Yo, is that not the plot to Jurassic
We
Park?
gotta do some fucking
No, it is.
some vids.
Let's sneak out some raptor eggs so Tech can get a fucking dinosaur. Yeah,
We
we
could
can
buy-
keep it.
Dude, we could buy an animatronic dinosaur if we wanted to.
How much?
Up to $10,000 a piece, but
Yo,
as
Jeff.
little as 1,500.
Yo, Jeff, do we got 10 grand in the
1,000.
budget for animatronic brontosaurus?
A
Oh,
life-size animated brontosaurus.
What?
Imagine
We need
that
that
in
for
our
a
next
video.
video. Yeah.
Look at that.
I'd slide down that shit like fucking.
Like,
Fred
Bar-
Flintstone.
like Fred
Yo, clock the
Yabba
time.
dabba
Clock the
doo.
yabba dabba doo. Just ripping a rig on
Nah,
the way
we'll
down.
put it through the bedroom window as we're smoking, and then we'll slide out the fucking.
dab.
Right
Hit
into
him
the
with
shed.
the dab.
Hit him with the dab, yo.
Yabba dabba do.
Yabble dabble do.
Yo, to yabba dabba do with a brontosaurus would be a dope reason to bring him back.
You talking about the Bartle do?
No, you just made that up.
Bartle do?
You just made that up.
Bartle do? No, it's Ed Bassmaster.
Bartle do?
Yeah, why are you saying it like that?
The Bartle do.
Well, I know, but why are you changing your voice?
I
when
don't
you
know
say
what the hell
It's
a
the
Bartle
Bartle
do
do.
is.
it?
That's how he says
You're
it.
like, duh. You're
the
saying it like
Bartle
you're
do.
Scottish at the end.
It's the Bartle do.
The duh.
The Bartle done.
The Bartle duh. Don't you know what? Listen here, bye.
Lassie, have you never seen the end of Braveheart?
Dude, I was looking up my fucking origin from my actual name, the Gleason name.
And what'd you
it-
find?
It was started as O'Gleason.
Oh, Gleason.
Oh, Gleason. Or something like that.
Gleason.
I don't know how to say it like with that accent,
And that
but
butt
it
tastes
had
like
an O in
chemicals.
front of it. It definitely had an O in front of it. It's the
Like
same
sinks.
mixture. Same mixture as the last one.
The sink. I didn't get a good
It's
taste
gotta
of the
be
last
the
one.
Dutch, bro.
Random question,
Nah.
just only because
That-
No, it tastes good.
No, he's saying the opposite of what you
good
thought. Yeah.
It tastes good. It tastes good.
That shit tastes like fantastic.
It
What were you
tastes-
saying, Jeff?
It tastes like 409.
Pine saw.
Random question, only because Tech mentioned
I love
Braveheart
those
too.
commercials.
What's better, Braveheart or The Patriot? Melly Gibson's.
The Patriot. The Patriot.
Yeah,
Obviously, yeah.
America.
Yeah, all right.
Why is that
cool.
obvious?
America.
Why
He
is
put
it
a
obvious?
hatchet to his fucking chest, dog. And
Yeah.
fucking the Joker was in it.
And the little French kid, remember?
No, I don't remember. I didn't watch it.
You didn't watch The Patriot?
No. I'm not a big movie
What?
guy.
No, it's a
Mike,
good movie. yo.
Everyone knows now that Mike Nice is not American.
I don't
I
watch
didn't
it.
watch,
I don't watch
the
a lot
other
of
one
movies
either.
either.
American. I used to
What,
do it.
Braveheart?
Yo, I think your work visa just got revoked.
I work still every day.
Ah, he's really showing his O'Gleason now.
Oh,
He's
Gleason.
Gleason.
Oh, Gleason.
O'Gleason?
It was like AIN. So I don't know how they pronounced it in
O'Gleason?
Gleason.
like
Oh, Gleason.
GLE.
Are you Gaelic?
You're a Glee's son.
No, I found out it's not that.
No,
We
the
were
son
like,
of,
how
the
is it-
son
No,
of
we're
an
talking about
actor
that?
on
Yeah.
Glee.
No, we were saying that the very first dude, his
Hey,
name
they
was
can't
Glee,
have babies on that show.
right? So no,
There's another tech drop.
yeah, we figured out how last names worked. There's a man named Glee.
Yep.
He had a son.
Yep.
Named him John.
Yep.
That's John
Glee's
Glee's
son.
son.
Yeah.
Then he had kids, and then it's just like Mike.
kept it.
Mike Glee's
Because back in
son.
the day, it was all about pride and the family name.
But we made
I'm
that
John
up.
Glee's son.
That's
Nah,
right.
nah, in Ireland, you got named after your job.
He was a
So
carpenter.
people
he
with
was.
the last name Lynch, they're
Oh, shit, the
someone
great
in the
John
family was
Lynch?
an executioner.
Yeah.
John Lynch. He was terrible. He was a racist too. It makes sense.
That's cool.
John Lynch
But then I
Yeah.
found out that
from the fucking goddamn Denver Broncos.
Yep.
He was a racist.
Nah, I don't know. The other guy
Yeah.
from the Broncos. Maybe he was on the Raiders,
I don't know.
which would make
What?
sense.
What? John Lynch was a savage. Anywho,
Yeah.
anywho.
Found out though, my name holds weight over there. I guess it did.
Yeah,
It used
big weight Gleason.
They love the show.
They were lords.
they
and
love the
kings,
show
that's what
Glee.
they said.
Well, yo, Doomer, fucking appreciate you, dog. We got to we'll touch base after this. I'll hit you up in a little bit.
We miss you.
Yeah, we miss you a lot, dude.
Yeah, miss you fellas too. Mikey, the
You notice how Tech
freestyle-
didn't say anything?
Freestyle was hot.
I don't
Thank
wanna-
you.
You know it.
Me and him talk on the off camera. I mean, off mic.
I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna be back for almost a week. So if,
So I can pencil in an hour and a half with you guys.
Yeah, dude.
I'll be
Let
back
us know.
almost.
Let us know if we could book you at all.
Anywhere from 12 hours
You're
to
gonna be
7
free-
days.
You free Thursday night?
yeah, probably.
Do I have to like go on a website to RSVP this?
Jeff Doomer became the hardest guest to get.
Hands down, dude.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Yeah, no, dude, I'm fucking 100p. Let's do it. I'm coming back the day before Thanksgiving, and then I'm dipping late Tuesday.
I bet. Well, Thanksgiving's a Thursday, so maybe we'll do an off day cast.
Yeah, and you can just like
At some point it'd be like that.
yeah,
Thursday?
stack
Thanksgiving?
them, shit.
Wait, Bernstein and them? Yeah, well, maybe. Well, yo, fucking, we love you, Doomer, and we will, we'll fucking, hopefully, yeah, that's like next week, bro, so hopefully we'll fucking get one in.
Alright, cool, man. Sounds good, fellas.
Alright, man. Good luck with your Brontosaurus. Alright,
Peace.
Peace. Dude, what do you think? We call Killer right now real quick? Or is that extra?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We
No,
gotta
call
give
him.
him a shot, right? We gotta give him a shot. Yo, what do you think about Doomer picking...
Call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message.
You think about Brian just forwarding our calls?
Yo, what do you think about Doomer fucking picking Littlefoot?
The Brontosaurus. I think it
we
would...
didn't we have that argument? Who was who on?
Well, the
on
thing is-
Land Before Time.
Oh, we never really had the... We
No,
never really
Tech was
deciphered it.
Sarah.
We were trying to decipher it. Yeah, you
Mike
definitely are
was
Sarah.
Petrie.
I don't like that.
Come on, bro.
Nah,
You know
Petrie's
it.
Bayum.
Yeah, Bames Petrie. I was Littlefoot.
You guys are adding
Everyone was
extra
saying I
people
was
to the
Littlefoot.
goddamn fucking group who weren't at the Summit Lounge.
But we didn't... No. We didn't have a Petrie, though.
I don't want to be Sarah.
Why?
You don't have a choice.
Yeah. There's got to be someone else on this show.
You're
I mean, on this movie. In this movie.
Who's the pterodactyl, dude?
That's Petrie.
That's
Oh, okay.
no, Petrie's the little guy.
No,
Oh,
check it's
see?
Spike.
Yeah.
Spike.
It could be. No, Renzo. We made Renzo Spike, I think. It depends who's in it. Because...
No, and then that's
no.
what we switched it to Donkey Kong.
What's the other guy's name?
You guys switched it.
We switched it to Donkey
Diddy
Kong.
Kong Racing.
No, but, yo, Tag, we're getting two people mixed up. Who's the other... Ducky. You're
Ducky.
thinking
Yep,
Petrie
yep.
is Ducky.
Yep.
Ducky is the little
Oh, yeah, the
guy.
little-
Like,
Check.
what kind of dinosaur is he? Iguanodon?
Oh.
Something like that?
That's exactly what he is.
Yep. Looking like it. Looking like something like that.
He was a little different, I feel like.
Yep. No, it's facts.
The Land Before Time wiki. And I've been looking on Google this whole time. Look, they got Land Before Time species.
Hell yeah.
Chomper. Alright, yo. Well, if I were to pick an animal that was extinct that I would bring back to existence, I'd say it would be the American cheetah.
That's a really good one.
And my reasoning why is because the African cheetah can run 65 miles an hour for short sprints, right? It's the fastest animal or the land mammal on the planet.
In short bursts.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
it's the fastest land mammal.
Yeah.
However, the pronghorn deer, native to Midwest and Southwestern United States, is the fastest land mammal.
Really?
For long
In
distance,
America?
because in the world.
But it's
because,
from America?
Yeah, because they
Oh,
can
shit.
run 60 miles an hour forever.
Uh-huh.
Like a cheetah could run 65 miles an hour and
Is that
die
true?
out.
They could really run 60 miles an hour.
Google it. The
So,
pronghorn
the
deer.
pronghorn
Look up
deer-
pronghorn deer.
Search it.
The pronghorn deer
Uh-huh.
can run 60 miles an hour because the cheetah was
Of course,
chasing
I
them.
get that, but
So-
is that true?
So that's
they
my
could really
point.
run
So they're
that
the
60
fast.
miles an hour.
Yeah.
So they're the fastest animal right now that
Yeah.
can run for long distances. So if the African cheetah is chasing animals that are slower than the fastest animal on the planet, how fast was the American cheetah fucking running?
You
And
think it
the
hunted
crazy thing
same?
about it,
What?
You think
That's
it
good.
hunted the same?
It was gonna kill humans, dog.
You know, remember?
They got hunted. to
Remember when
extinction,
we
I'm
were
pretty sure,
young?
but
They-
what I'm-
Remember when we were young? They used to say cheetahs could run 70 miles an hour.
Well, they've
For,
been
like,
clocked at
fucking
70.
5
They're
seconds.
65 on average, but they've been clocked at up to 70
really?
miles an hour.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, like
So
that,
that's
like
running
a
as
nice,
fast as your car
like
on
a
the
beast
highway.
one,
These
Yeah, like a
these
fucking
American
savage.
cheetahs though
one that eats well.
more closely relatable to a cougar.
Yeah,
The cougars of America.
Facts, which means that they were bigger and more muscular. But what I'm saying
but they were
is,
cheetahs.
yes. But what I'm saying is, no, they were called the American cheetah. They
But-
might have been more of a cougar.
But if they weren't a cheetah, they wouldn't be able to run so fast, right? 'Cause
Early-
cougars aren't known to run
all,
fast.
All I'm then yeah, but they
They adapted.
Cougars can't run for long distances. That's why wolves, are better at hunting cougars and cougars are hunting wolves,
Because they'll chase them down.
forever.
Yeah, that
Cougars
makes
will run out of
sense.
fucking.
That's a crazy thing to think of. That something
Chase
would
'em.
immediately affect something else to run faster, which
Yeah.
would make the other one run faster to catch them because they would die if they wouldn't,
Yeah.
and they would die if they caught them.
So if the pronghorn deer are running faster than antelope and gazelle in Africa, and the cheetah is the fastest land mammal right now, how fast was that American cheetah running if the pronghorn deer were getting away from it?
Yeah.
Because he had to be catching some of them.
And they were open land. It was like plains and
Yeah,
shit.
it still is. You could
Yeah.
you could look up videos of them running in groups right now at 60 miles an hour, dog. Imagine being out there and just a fucking herd is running past you like cars on the
That's
highway. Like, what? That would be like crossing the highway in the middle of fucking nowhere.
All right, but
Yeah,
let me
Imagine doing shrooms and you're out in the middle of fucking.
fuck
Montana.
that. That's why they're not there anymore.
What, cheetahs?
No, these fucking things.
The prong deer are there.
No, the prong deer are there, yeah.
But the
they
cheetahs aren't there. They
Cheetahs
said that
weren't
they
doing
migrated,
mushrooms.
right? They
Cheetahs weren't
migrated
doing-
Nah,
out.
because
They
of
got hunted
mushrooms,
to
because
it.
of humans.
They got hunted.
Oh,
to
they got hunted
extinction.
out?
Because of
Yeah.
humans,
Oh.
yeah. Because a fucking pronghorn's not gonna go kill your kid in the backyard.
That's
No,
true.
facts.
True.
But that fucking mountain lion that runs 75 miles an hour is gonna fucking take your kids. out
Yeah,
like a
but what's gonna
motherfucker.
let me drop a little knot. Who's gonna win? A saber tooth or an American cheetah?
Saber-tooth.
Saber-tooth.
But
Head
who's
up.
gonna be more of a successful hunter? The American cheetah, because they lasted longer.
Maybe.
No, you know why?
They
I
had to
think
face an ice age.
unpopular
They
opinion.
could catch shit.
But it lost all the food that it was,
It was a
hunting
size.
died
It was
out.
bigger than an African cheetah, and it.
But I think its food died out. I think that's why it
No, it
died.
got hunted.
But also his food source died
The
out.
saber-tooth did.
Yeah, their food sources died out.
Okay, but
And
because
then
they
got
couldn't
hunted.
catch other shit, they
They-
couldn't catch smaller shit. They were massive, bulky fucking tigers or lions with huge
Yeah.
teeth. They couldn't catch smaller shit, obviously, otherwise they
No.
would have survived.
Yeah.
Yep.
they
Whereas
have to
the
get
American
big
cheetah
shit.
survived long into the fucking migration of man to America.
Every
They were
animal got
hunted.
smaller.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Every
Facts,
animal got
every animal.
smaller just to
To
survive.
survive.
And
yeah,
if I
that
were to
makes
pick
sense.
a backup, it would be the giant three-toed sloth.
Yeah, that's also.
Yo, do you believe that there was more oxygen in the air back then too that allowed the animals to grow bigger?
Maybe.
Yes.
But what about me? I can't breathe at all.
It's because you kept pushing your nose up.
I know, but
That's why you can't amass
the
bulk.
the airways are there.
You can't bulk mass.
The airways are there,
Yo,
They're
Ted,
there.
what were you gonna say?
but they're not useful.
What were you gonna say?
Oh, so unpopular opinion. I think saber-tooths went extinct because primitive humans would kill them so they can wear their fucking heads on their where they can wear their skulls on their head.
No, I believe
really
they
think
to
that that's
use
the
the
reason why?
fur because their fur probably was really warm, and then why would you waste the skull?
Why would you not put a saber-tooth
Of course,
skull on your
but
head?
you would also use the fur for a coat. Like you would also
Yeah,
have a
oh,
whole
absolutely.
poncho
The
or
pelt?
something. Yeah,
the pelt?
yeah, you'd wear
Le
that.
pelt?
Les pelts. You would wear les pelts. For sure.
And you would use their little paws to fucking wrap it around their
Of
fucking
course
neck.
you would.
And you would have their skull.
Of course you would. You'd put your hands in the claws.
Yeah.
And fucking.
What if he was like? What if that was the chief back then? But he was mad flamboyant and theatrical.
big
like the slap happy guy from South Park.
And slapping
With the
everyone.
slap fucking.
You just got mad claws on his
Yeah. That'd be hilarious.
Dude, I think people were like that back then too.
You think so?
Theatrical.
Yeah, but those teeth would get
People
in the way
are-
of your vision.
People
though.
weren't smart back then.
Yo, but
What
tech,
do
They
you
weren't.
mean?
People
those
were not
fangs
smart.
would be
When?
your peripherals.
What is he
You
talking
don't
about?
need
People weren't smart
peripherals back then because they weren't smart.
Who?
Smart.
People.
In what, regard?
What do you
'Cause they weren't
mean?
cooking meat.
They're just
No,
as smart
'cause
as
they
we
were,
are.
like, they were easy to fucking manipulate.
Says who?
What are you talking about?
You
There
go
wasn't
back?
free thinkers back then.
Says who?
What? I don't get it. Explain.
In those
Explain.
tribes, if you think otherwise, you die.
I don't know. I'm lost. Maybe,
what it
I don't
is.
know. I guess maybe.
Like a Salem witch hunt.
Like you think if
But,
you
like, the
think
opposite,
differently than
Because
like
they are the witch.
then they'll like you're talking about back then. You think it, like I don't even think they were probably. I don't know. I feel like it wasn't even like that.
like an
like-
untouched tribe.
Like I feel like they didn't have the resources, unless
For
the
what?
and
No, I know what you're
Like
saying.
our
If,
re-
you, if
like-
you were an outside, if you thought
Yeah.
outside the fucking
But that-
common belief, then you would be
but I don't
not
think. But we're
healthy.
talking about like
to the tribe.
tribes that were hunter gatherers. I don't think they really even had a lot of beliefs to begin with.
I think
they were
had
just
plenty of
surviving.
beliefs.
No, there was definitely
Yeah,
They were
beliefs.
plenty
they-
of beliefs.
yeah.
They use
And you
they
think
use
that-
that shit just like any other human would use it,
All right.
just to keep people in check. I believe.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Any
Right?
outside thinkers. Yeah. I mean, throughout time, all outside thinkers were like outcasted.
And I think even it gets primitive like that too.
Yeah.
What if there's a pack of wolves
Mm-hmm.
and one of them's like, maybe use my thumbs or something like that,
Nah,
and they're like, get him.
nah, dude, it actually works in wolf culture. I watched a documentary on this one what the fuck did they call him? He had like a fucking, I forgot what his name was, but he was like this black wolf that strayed away from the fucking pack, and he would use different techniques to get his way into other packs and work his way up the ranks. And then he eventually like got his own. He became like the leader of the most powerful pack in Yellowstone National Park.
Like kind of like a Scar situation. Lion King
No.
thing.
He wasn't like a he was like the free thinker.
Oh.
Like they
That's
literally
it,
had
yeah.
video footage of this wolf pup since he
Mhm.
was born,
Yeah.
and they watched him grow up. And out of all of the pups in the litter and shit, he was like this like different dog.
Yeah.
Like when all of them were like wrestling with each other, he was like playing with leaves and like messing around with like water, and like he was just like always like creatively thinking like or like
Yeah.
acting. And then so he strayed away from his pack, which not a lot of wolves do because it's a huge.
What's this guy's name?
I don't know, dude. I forgot the name. You could Google it though. He was like it's a famous black wolf from Yellowstone National Park,
That's dope.
and he would get his way into other tribes by or packs by literally banging like higher ranking female wolves so that he'd be accepted into the fucking pack.
Really?
Yeah, and he would like fuck with the alpha male by like whenever the alpha male would come challenge him if he was like courting with a female, he learned that the road that you drive on in Yellowstone National Park, the
Yeah.
wolves stay off the road because you get hit by a car and they know
Yeah.
that there's like humans there and shit like that.
Yeah.
So he learned that. So he would run away and just stand on the road, and none of them would touch the road, and he would just walk on the road. And there's mad footage of him from people in their cars because he would just, that's how he would always avoid getting attacked.
Yeah.
That's how he lived so long.
Yeah.
It's because he just learned that if he walked on the
On the
pavement,
road,
like
no one touched
none
you.
of the wolves would come near him.
Yeah.
So he would just chill, and then he'd come back and like bang and shit like that. And then once
Yeah.
you have kids in the pack, now you're
in the
part of the pack.
Yeah.
regardless.
That's crazy.
And then he would work his way up, and then he finally got his own. And yeah, but he was like the leader of the most powerful, influential pack in Yellowstone National Park.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's pretty fucking crazy.
That's dope as fuck.
His name was Cassanova.
That's that's exactly what it was.
302M.
Yeah, 302M Cassanova, 100p.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah,
The
dude.
fuck? They
They have-
tried to reintroduce him.
Well, they did reintroduce
Yeah,
him
they did.
in the Yellowstone, and that's why, dude, they have there's these wars between the Canadian timber wolves that they brought there and the indigenous cougars and mountain or mountain lions, because the areas that the mountain lions control in the fucking mountain ranges and fucking high altitude areas in
Which is
Yellowstone
interesting.
National Park is the same areas that the wolves are trying to claim. And fucking
It's in their fucking
wolves are,
DNA.
dude, they're highly social and fucking like conquering, like, you know, that's like they just do it, like it's in
Yeah.
their culture, like,
Yeah.
and it's infringing on cougar territory. So there's
Oh, this is
and
the
dude, it's
end
fucked
right
up
here.
because cougars hunt for sport. Like there's cougars that'll just kill shit for
And
sport.
wolves will do it too, right?
Not so much. Not so much. They'll usually leave shit alone, or they'll eat because they're feeding a whole pack.
Yeah.
So like, you know what I'm saying? So whatever they hunt, they usually eat because they need the protein. They're feeding a lot of mouths. Whereas a cougar will fucking kill a wolf for getting too close to it and just fucking leave it.
Yeah. Leave it as a sign.
Yeah, but cougars are way faster short distance, but they try and run away.
Yeah, and
And
the wolves will track them
just
down.
track them, exactly.
Yeah.
And then once you're facing more than 2 wolves, you're done.
Oh hell yeah.
Because they'll just take out your like Achilles tendon or some shit like that. And then you're
Damn.
done.
Dude, imagine me face to face.
They said that this fucking wolf, this fucking Cassanova guy, they said that he was AWOL for a while, and then they saw him, and he and he laid down, and then he was like howling every once in a while weekly, and they said that he was injured, and they said that they think that he was howling to try to get to the people.
No shit.
Yeah,
Really?
Believe
yeah,
it,
but they can't do anything. I guess
Well,
that's just nature.
That's how
They
wolves.
can't
That's
take
how
'em.
wolves die, dude. Is
Just,
when
what
you
are they gonna do? Fucking
Take
go
him
run
and,
up?
and heal him.
Yo, that's how.
Yeah.
It's actually
Nah.
against.
And
the
then
code,
let him back
bro. You
out.
can't
He's
do
gonna
it.
be the
That's nature,
pimp.
they don't
dude,
interfere.
like that'll fucking stay in their DNA.
Yeah, but
they
he's
don't
gonna
interfere.
know. Yo, think about this,
They
yo.
don't interfere.
Think about this wolf though. That now he knows for a fact that the people will help him, and then he goes back out into that pack. Like, what up? I'm back. They're gonna be like, what the fuck? And then he's gonna come to us for. It's gonna. That would be like a
That's
Planet
not-
of the Apes
yeah, but
with
that's
wolves
This
not
ain't no
type
right.
shit.
Disney movie, dog.
No, that's real shit. Cause if he was really calling for people, if they fixed
If he
him,
was.
right? If they
Look, there
fixed
he
him,
was.
he would want to go back out.
But a lot of wolves, that's just how they die. Is like when you lose your stature in the
It's
the,
all
the social
alpha,
in the
yo.
social
Yeah, but
in the
it's all
social
alpha,
hierarchy
yo.
in the social
Yeah,
hierarchy
of
of the
course.
pack. When you lose your position, like you'll get attacked by all of the other wolves, even though they were loyal to you. They'll attack you because
They
now they're
have
showing
to
loyalty to
keep
the new
social
alpha.
order.
And then they literally just leave. They don't eat you. They really
Yeah.
don't. Like, they just leave you to die.
Yeah.
Like, they injure you to the point where you can't fight back. And then
Yeah.
if you survive, you survive.
And they
If
just
not,
keep
you
going
don't.
with business as
Yeah,
usual.
and they just
yo.
move it on.
Yep. That's
But-
how the pack survives, yo.
Yeah.
But that
Yo,
dude was
quote,
different.
Real quick, quote in the fucking Jungle Book:
Okay.
"The strength of the
Pack?
is the what is it? The strength of the pack is in the wolf, but the strength of the wolf's in the pack." What is it? Is that
I'm
the
not
quote?
sure. Yeah,
Can you look that up real quick?
That's a fucking
The strength
great
of the
movie.
pack is not in the wolf.
No.
or
Look
something like that.
Dude, come on, look it up. That's
What?
important. That's monumental to my.
All I can think of is that
But-
hypnosis snake.
Yeah, look it
Dude,
up.
he's.
But what I'm
what's
saying
his-
is though,
what the fuck was his
is
name too?
that dude was different all to begin with.
Yeah, 100p.
So
he
maybe
he
so.
revolutionized
Yeah, so we should and now he's calling out to us. Let's fucking talk.
the
Let's
strength
we should
of the
answer
pack
him.
is the wolf, and the strength of the wolf is the pack.
Now this is the
Dude, he's
law
dead,
of the
Mike.
jungle.
He's dead, Mike.
No.
Yeah, he died.
Who?
When
the
did,
wolf?
who said that?
He died.
No.
Yeah, he's
They
dead.
said he died.
From the jungle
You know,
book?
wolves
No,
don't.
Casanova.
No, Casanova
Casanova's
died.
dead, yo.
Yeah.
You said it or no?
Yeah.
Oh, look, it says
No,
also
he is. He
right
is.
there.
He
No,
died.
you said it.
2009.
302M.
Ah.
Yo,
Alright.
they
He
don't
was a
live long
wolf.
in the
Damn.
wild.
He was a wolf.
They
now.
don't.
Now he's a spirit wolf.
In the in captivity they
He was
live.
only 9 years old.
Yo, in captivity they
How many
live
is
much
that in
longer.
fucking wolf years?
It
Times
doesn't-
it by at least 8, 7,
Wolves
or 8.
in the wild, 9 years is a long life for wolf in the wild.
If they say dog years is 7.
Nah,
Times 7.
it changes incrementally as they get older. It gets lower. So
Oh,
it's
okay.
7 in the beginning of their life, and then as they get older, it becomes
That
like
makes
maybe
sense.
3 years
That
or
makes
2.5 years or something like that.
It
But-
says he was. Oh, you wanna- just to get
Yeah,
this over with?
go ahead.
No,
Finish
do
it
your
up.
thing. Go for
He
it.
was born
Sum
in
him
the Leopold pack and mingled with the
Yeah.
Alpha's daughter for a while. Whilst 21M was in charge, he raised a litter. The following spring, visiting with the coast, when the following spring, visiting when the coast was clear, and after the 2 Alphas disappeared, 302 joined the pack as beta male.
Facts.
His younger brother 480M stepped up as leader as the pack in 2004.
And he just banged Yo, I watched this. His brother ran the shit,
Mhm.
but he just banged everyone.
It
Uh-huh.
says
Like, he literally was like, yo, yeah, do your thing. And he
Yeah.
was like, just banged everyone.
It says in 2005
Sounds
only
like
a
a
couple.
good movie.
Yo,
Like
play number 2, bro.
like fucking what's the shit everyone likes? Game of Thrones shit.
It says that in 2005,
Facts.
with only a couple wolves remaining, he left the pack and joined the new pack with
Yep.
5 younger males that consisted of his sons and nephews, drifting through rival territory until joining 4 females, 1 adult, 1 young adult, and 2 yearlings, whatever the fuck that
Bro,
is.
they have this all on camera. They
Yeah, this is a
literally
whole
filmed this whole
documentary.
thing. Yeah.
So he kind of like put out all these litters, and then now his pack is all his fucking blood.
he
It-
passed
yeah,
on. He's
it
like the most
doesn't even
successful.
matter, yo.
He's
But
the most
still
successful.
it is though.
He's the most
He
successful
was the
wolf.
Derek Jeter of the pack. but they're wolves, so they gotta kill you.
But now his
No,
pack
but-
though is
but
his blood.
He
though.
is. They did label
All
him.
his pack was his blood.
He was
though.
the Derek Jeter of the
They,
Of
wolves.
course,
they
yeah.
labeled him the most
They didn't do
successful
Derek Jeter
wolf
dirty,
in
though.
Yellowstone National
Yeah.
Park.
And it
They
doesn't
didn't do
matter.
Derek Jeter dirty.
It doesn't
Why they
matter.
do
No,
him
because
dirty?
they're not humans. They're wolves, and it
Okay,
doesn't
but
matter
they should
how.
have treated him
Nope.
like the Derek Jeter
In their
was.
DNA, they got to get you out of there for the strength of the pack.
We
His
should
son
have. We
probably
should
killed
have
him.
helped them.
Nope.
I
Can't do that. Not-
still think we should have helped them.
Because how you think that's gonna affect
It
the
would have
pack?
been. It would have affected him so much.
It's
It'd
a
been
natural
crazy.
order. Yeah, but that's the reason
That's
why.
not cool.
That's
You
literally
ever-
the reason why.
You seen Happy
You
Feet?
can't play
You seen
God.
Happy
No,
Feet?
that's the reason. The reason why he
We
wants
do
to
it
do it is
already.
the reason why we don't do it.
We already
Yeah.
did it.
That's a
You
fact.
never seen
That's
Happy
the
Feet?
exact
What's gonna
reason
happen
why.
if I play God?
Yeah,
You ever seen
that's
Happy
he
Feet?
goes, yo, that'd be so cool.
Happy Feet
Happy
with the
Feet?
penguins?
Yeah, I don't know if
I've
it's
seen
one or two.
clips.
I don't know if it's one or two, but I think it's two. But the one penguin has the soda shit on his neck.
God.
It has the soda shit on his neck. No, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
All right.
The
So
soda rings.
yeah, so it has the
Why?
soda plastic around his neck, and they all think that he's fucking. He has like some like he knows everything, so they treat him as like some type of guru, right?
Yeah.
And then fucking that wolf would have had that, so he would have known though, because he would have had contact with the people, right?
Hmm.
So they are. So he knows more automatically, right?
Yeah.
And so it would have been interesting to see like how he would have fucking integrated in like, because they'd have
Yeah,
been
but
like,
that's
oh
a
shit,
fucking
he's
Disney
back.
movie,
No,
and that's like,
that's
and
not-
that's and
that's
that
not.
and that's a fucking real life wolf in like they already had an experiment where they brought the wolves into fucking Yellowstone,
yeah. Fuck, I thought I was gonna say something after that, but I can't remember.
but then you didn't. I thought I was gonna say something, but then I didn't. Tech, you don't want any of my bread water?
Oh yeah, also
It's really good, bro.
yo, the crazy
Yeah,
another
waste
You
it.
want a sip?
I'll try.
It's not bad.
yeah, the,
It
yeah.
not It isn't as
Yo,
IPA
remember-
as you
yo,
think. It's hazy.
do
So it's
you
not
use-
like
Yo, remember
No.
how long ago I poured it?
it's cold.
Yeah, how crazy is that?
I could feel from the outside how cold it is.
It's not as bad, but still something tastes wrong with it. It just tastes like bread.
But
Yo, this is
we're drinking
colder.
whiskey. This is bread water too.
Yo, so wait, I wanted to do one more thing about the Happy Feet too.
Nah,
You know what's
Mhm.
crazy?
it's not.
For sure, it is, bro. It's made from wheat.
But it's turned.
So is this. It's just carbonated.
Yeah, nah, that's like a fucking. You know what IPA is? If
It
we're
has
talking
more
bread
barley
water,
to it.
it's Wonder Bread water.
All right, I'll give you that. And that's what fucking rye bread water.
I mean, it's made out of rye, right?
It is, which
Pretty
is what
good.
the basis of LSD comes
It's
from.
turned sour though.
No, this turns sour. That does not.
That's sour mash.
I'm saying this doesn't turn sour. Jameson, like
Smash
whiskey, lasts.
Oh,
Speaking of,
damn, that was pretty cool.
Somebody once told me the world was gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. Welcome to the ShedCast. I'm here with your boy. I mean, you're here with your boy Mike Nice, and I'm here with my boy Tech 8 in the building,
And I'm to his left.
in the show.
You're
as always. To my left, and then to my right, as always, Sid Floyd.
Mm,
And
up here.
we've been doing a little
The
bit of the
whole podcast
ShedCast.
not doing anything.
Yo, that was a smooth little ring
Jesus
around.
Christ,
though.
dude. You know what's
Ring
the funniest part about the
-a-majiggy.
whole thing is that we had Doomer on the podcast, so we didn't forget to play. Put Doomer in
Doomer,
it?
yeah.
But we
yeah.
just
But we
forgot
just
right
forgot
now.
to
The
fucking
intro,
intro.
yeah.
Not
And-
bad.
And we're missing
Zach.
your boy, our boy,
Oh, Zach.
everyone's boy.
Yeesh.
The
Taking
Leaves.
headshots as soon as he
Yo,
got
Zach
on the
Leaves?
phone.
Zach Leaves or Leaves?
It's Leaf.
Leafer or Lever?
Leafer would be Leifer.
Okay, now we're talking logistics.
Leafer Sutherland, 24.
Pot Leafs?
Fefer.
What was the original conversation with the
Fever?
Leafs?
Oh, that was
The Dutch Leafs.
yeah. Yep. It still leaves. Now I gotta piss so bad though. You guys win.
Jeez.
That's what I said. Yeah, 30
Louise.
minutes later, all right, you could go.
Yeah, but how
Go
far
quick.
into
Just
it
go
are
quick.
we, bro?
Go
Nah,
quick. They wouldn't
what,
even know
an
you
hour
were
and
gone.
5 minutes?
If you did it quick,
Alright,
they wouldn't even have
so,
known you were
yeah.
gone.
Nah.
That's the
people
trick.
know.
Nah, they don't know.
I'm gone, dude.
If we don't let them know.
What if I were to
Dude, when
leave
I'm-
too?
When
And
I'm
then
gone,
I would have been like, yo, so wait, hold on, I got this, and I would ask you questions like, but wait, hold up, and then I would just answer all my own questions.
And they'd be like, "Oh, this is pretty nice,"
Mike nice.
and then lock the shed door.
Fuck you guys.
And you're in the shed with Mike Nice.
No longer to my right.
Nobody
This is in the
any
shed.
long.
No one's to my left.
No
No
one's
one's
to
to
my
my
right.
right.
I'm
Welcome to
feeling-
the Hard Boiled Eggs podcast.
That's what it be.
Nah, we gotta get
Renzo
it.
can't fit through that window.
He could if you want him to.
He could fit through the wall if he wanted to.
Oh
Spike.
yeah.
If he got a fucking
Spike.
Yeah.
spike from fucking.
Land Before Time, dog.
Come on, dude.
I don't remember what the fuck.
Stoop
movie.
kids afraid to leave stoop.
Rig.
Hell yeah. I'm fucking Gerald, dog.
Ah,
yo.
it's Gerald. I
Uh,
told you, he always
he wants to be Gerald,
He wants
bro.
to be Gerald.
'Cause
You're
you know,
He
fucking
goes to the
Harold.
hair.
That's what I always get him mixed up with.
Harold.
You're Harold.
Harold the fucking.
he finally gets to 3 podcasts and, oh, you're Harold.
Yo, I can't even laugh anymore. I'm a fucking.
Jeez.
So Harold.
I'm a little light.
Ah.
I'm a little light in the gills too.
Yo, hey Harold.
I gotta piss too.
Dude, no, you don't have to piss.
Yeah, I did my drink too.
All right. So we're talking about the bread waters.
I'll just bring it with me. What if I got a 40-foot XLR?
Yeah. Do it up. Get the 45 XLR. All right. You could have put some up on the screen.
I got you. What you want?
Nothing.
I have a huge dose of gel.
Yo, Robert De Niro as Frankenstein.
Who did it? Patton Oswalt?
I'm fat enough.
Caliendo.
Yo, how'd you remember that? Frank Caliendo. Shout out Frank Caliendo doing impressions. Fucking, he does Robert De Niro as Frankenstein. It's hilarious. So next Thursday, I think it's next Thursday, we're gonna be going into the city to see Anxiety Attack show. Shout out Mike Harrington. Shout out Ronnie Bernstein. Shout out all those dudes over there that made us feel welcome last time. It was cool as fuck. And we'll be out there again. And you could catch us. We're probably going to do a little live show right before we head out. And it's going to be dope. So.
Shit.
And
That fucking ran up on me back there.
did
bro.
you got scared?
Dude, scared the shit out of me.
Did you pee on
That was
yourself?
the second longest piss I've ever taken.
And we got Sid back in the building. No one even knew anyone was gone. I just should have never said that.
Really?
Fuck.
What were you talking about?
I fucking shouted out the Anxiety Attack show. And how
Next week.
is it next week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And next week we're gonna be
Live.
also we're gonna be revealing our first official sponsor.
Oh yes.
Next week.
Perfect segue
So,
to that.
and we're gonna be trying out some products from them. So
Yo, yeah, but we should also just shout it out now, cause just in case anyone hears it, but it's already a thing though.
nah, it was specifically asked not to until next week.
Oh, they said that.
Well,
Okay, good. No, we could talk
Bryce-
about it without
honestly, Bryce
naming
said
them.
that.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
No, cause I was just saying though, cause it is a thing though.
It is a thing.
So that's cool as fuck. Which is,
Wanna wait till we
I mean, yeah,
everything's
we'll wait,
in-
yeah. But it's fucking exciting. I want to talk about it because how excited I am about it. So it's like, and we'll, yeah, you'll hear more about it, and we'll do a little live podcast. I said before, I talked to myself.
cool.
I'm good at that.
Pretend
But
like
I
you're-
told
yeah,
them
I was
that.
telling
Yeah.
him, Tech fucking ran up on me like an American cheetah, dude, and just.
I don't
I
know
was
about
like, look at
that.
this
I'm
fucking
more like a
saber-tooth.
cougar, more like a Florida panther, a Florida manther.
Look at this fucking saber tooth.
Come on, no one got that?
A Florida
Manther.
manther.
A Florida man?
Oh.
Florida
call
Manther.
back. All right.
You're done. Yeah, you know you can do it. You know you can do it in a no parking spot.
But yo, we also got the Summit Lounge event coming up December 21st.
We haven't been there in a while.
Yeah,
I
fucking
can't
way.
wait. I'm actually excited for this
Yo,
one.
Kodak
'cause I
Black
haven't done it.
arrested for 3 years.
3 years?
Sent
That's
to
better than
jail.
8,
For
dude.
federal jail.
Sentenced to 3 months and 3 years and 10 months.
And
That's-
federal.
Federal
So
prison.
he could do
For
80%
what
of
was
that,
his
right?
Fed charges.
All right. How do you get a job here, anyways? But
Nah,
so,
I could do the.
but he
It's
just
your boy, Decade, but
Oh, what's your boy DJ? What's your boy DJ?
Nah, don't play academic video. Google why the fuck this
No, but
why he get fed. Tom?
but that's so he was facing 8. He got 3 and 10. He'll do 80%. So on good behavior, maybe like 75%, right?
Oh, there's a prison fight.
He was set up and drugged. What?
Like already? Already? No way.
Kodak Black was set up and possibly drugged when he got into a fight behind bars, and at least according to the rappers camp.
Just now? Or this is old shit?
Yeah, 7 hours ago.
Holy shit. This just happened
We
while he
might be
just
the,
went
we
in.
might be the first people on this.
How he has is he how long has he been in or he's been
Besides
awaiting
TMZ.
trial?
Sources close
I
to
don't know.
No,
Kodak.
he's been out, right?
I don't know.
Awaiting trial, I think.
His team believes that last month's prison fight.
Oh, so he's been in awaiting trial.
yeah.
Okay.
And now he
alright.
got sentenced
Yeah,
to 3
now
years.
he's been sentenced. So how much does he? How much time served? He's got a bunch of time served. Plus he's gonna do 8. Yeah, he'll be out soon. Hopefully. I mean,
2
hopefully.
years probably.
Yeah. Because
It
he's got
says-
3 and 10, 3 years, 10 months. He's already got a bunch of months served. He's gonna do 80%. Hopefully good on, and then he's gonna hopefully. Well, I don't know about this fight, but
It
good
says that
behavior. Hopefully.
It says that his team believes last month's prison fight, which left a guard injured, was all a setup because they claim someone slipped something in his drink to set him off.
Yeah. Well. Oh, so he was the aggressor in the
We're
fight.
told surveillance
He's
videos show
fucking- he's
Kodak
the-
drinking a cup of coffee about 20 minutes before the fight broke out.
What?
His
That
ref-
Bustelo espresso.
Come on, dude. They thought he was drugged. He was probably just gonna just fuck that with whatever happened. He was like, "Yo, I'm in here." I mean, it was not the first time he's been in there.
You can't. I don't know.
It's not the first
I
time,
can't
like-
speak on it, bro. Like,
Yeah,
I
of
don't
course
know,
you can't
bro.
speak
Who
on it, but I
knows?
mean, it doesn't
Who
sound
knows?
like
But I do know that Bustelo's intense if you have too much of it.
Look at him.
That's dude.
That
I
was
mean,
July 7th. Or, yeah, that was July 7th,
yeah,
this
of course,
picture right here.
Of course, Kodak's gonna fucking be in there, and he's gonna fucking, do what he does. I mean, it's not his first time in there.
That's Project
It's like
Baby.
you feel like, yeah, he's probably whooping some dude's ass. I don't know. Maybe the dude was talking shit. Like, why wouldn't you be talking shit about
It
Kodak
says-
Black?
It says that
in
it's
prison.
suspicious the other inmate in the fight was placed in KB's prison pod, Kodak Black's prison pod earlier in the day, and the same inmate was released on bond about 12 hours after the brawl.
So it's
They
a
think
se-
that
oh,
he
so
was
it's a
a
setup.
fucking Manchurian
Oh, it's a
candidate.
setup.
He was
Okay.
a Manchurian
Wow,
candidate,
yeah, that's
yo.
so crazy. I believe that 100%. So he could get more time, so he can get an extra charge. You get an
I
extra
mean, at the end of the
charge.
day, the lucky day and Epstein his ass.
No, why would you Epstein Kodak?
Cause why don't
He doesn't know. That's because you have to like know.
He
a
does
whole-
know.
I mean, he know. I'm not saying he does not.
He
He,
knows a
doesn't
lot.
know a conspiracy.
He knows what Bart Simpson does.
Probably.
Where's his cigarette at?
Yo, we need a tech drop, bro.
Dude, he has a soundboard.
And he lights the
Dude, he has the soundboard.
No, I
Yo.
don't. No, I
Dude.
don't.
Yo, he
on
has a
that,
soundboard.
on that note, let's fucking run it, bro. Let's run it.
What are we running?
What, a
That's
fair
it.
one?
I was like, what are we running?
We're doing it.
I got scared for a second. Like, oh, fuck. All right. I got to fucking stretch or something.
Gotta do some toe
All
touches.
right. All right.
You know what I mean? Let's kill it, bro. It's been an hour.
All right, yeah.
You know, that was solid,
signing
bro.
off.
Tech just fucking nailed it on that, dog.
Yeah,
That's a
can we
buzzer
do a
beater.
little teaser
For what?
for what we're about to do then?
No.
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 No teasers. Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I love y'all, but fuck
Fuck
yeah.
yeah, no teasers.
I love y'all, but fuck yeah.
I love y'all, but you ain't
You're
gonna
gonna
get shit.
you're gonna learn today.
Stop
I mean,
teasing
you're
them, yo.
You're gonna learn. You're gonna see tomorrow.
Stop teasing them.
It's the Shed Gang, Shed Life, Riverside, signing out.
Say it.
Sayonara later, bitches.
Where's Mikey?
He's asleep.
70 for a
He
dime.
doesn't want to.
Dude, hook me up. I don't want to make a fucking scene.
Well, you already fucking made a bigger scene.
70 for a dime is a fucking deal. I'll be back at 4 to pick it up.
He doesn't want to.
Dude, fucking tell him.
I already fucking told him.
Tell him again.
He fucking said no.
Make him say yes.
I'm Get my tail out.
Mikey!